to the Mole Confidential Season 2, Episode 6.
All right, we're back again in Mole Confidential. So we're going to jump right into it. We got a little bit of content here to go through. Now, first off, I want to touch real quickly on that we have the video where it tells you how to apply for Season 3 of The Mole. So if you haven't seen it yet, look at your screen here. There'll be a pop-up that has a link to go to that. Go check it out. We've got about another little bit more than a week to go before sign-ups are up. So take your time and make a good application video or audio file, and fill out the form and submit it, and then we will sift through them. Now, when I originally set up the video for that, it was only going to be where you could apply by signing up on the form and submitting a video application. You can, if you want, also just submit an audio application, and link to it with the form. I did that because some people have had problems because of cameras. Either they don't have a webcam or some method of recording video, and they didn't want to do a game recording. Just use Windows Sound Recorder or download a free program like Audacity and record why you should be on the Mole. Save it as a WAV or an MP3 and put it up on some file share site, and then inside the form, link to it. All right, the next thing is some people have been curious on why they have to have a mic or headset. You have to have a mic and headset for many reasons. One, obviously, the Mole is a social game, so you have to be able to talk to each other. The players have to talk that way. You can't interact. It'd be very hard for me to accuse Sarah of being the Mole if all she had to do was type, "No, I'm not." Sometimes it's nice to be able to read the inflection in people's voices. Also, the reason we want you to submit your applications with audios or videos is we want to hear how good a quality you have of a microphone/headset. If it's very bad, we can't use you in the Mole because it'll require too much editing, or it would be impossible to clean up your signal. We also want you to have a headset microphone combo or a headset and a microphone, because if you don't, typically what will happen then is the game sounds and the mumble chat from the other players will feed back into your microphone if it's not going into your headset, if it's coming out your computer speakers. So those are the reasons behind all that. All right, moving on. Gizmo has a topic.
Yeah, there's been quite a few comments regarding Seabaz and Mario saying that they were never talking and just typing. Well, for one, Seabaz has never been in the Mole. She's only been in Mole Confidential. And Mario has talked, but he's not talking now, sad face. He talks during the Mole, so it's like, do you guys even watch the videos? Come on. Just watch Confidential? Spoilers! Come on, people.
All right, and next up, Piper has something to go over.
We just wanted to make the point that sometimes players in the game, they try to act like the Mole to throw people off. It's a whole big tactical thing. So if people think you are the Mole, then they're more likely to vote for you, and they're more likely to be wrong and be sent away. Also, in the interviews, people might not be saying who they really believe the Mole is. So just so you think about that and think about other people's tactics.
It's a very social, a very tactical game. Players all have different strategies. All right, next up, Alicia has a subject to talk about while she's buried in dirt.
Some people have been talking about is Belboz the Mole? And we get the question a lot, and it's not a trick. Belboz is the host, and he picks one person at the beginning of the season for the entire season to be the Mole, and that person is the Mole for the whole season, and it doesn't change at all.
No trickery involved. All right, and next, Extra has something to go over.
We'd just like to say that we really appreciate all the comments, all the theories, all the ideas that we've got from the fans. But a lot of people have said why we can't comment on actual questions and stuff that people ask. And that's mainly because we can't comment because we don't want to slip up to who the Mole might be, or give people ideas and help towards them figuring out who the Mole is.
All right, so here you see the players kind of flying around. A challenge coming up in our next episode. What will this be? How will the players do? Will they burn in lava like Alicia is right now? You guys will have to wait and see. All right, so in our last episode, sadly, Minotaur was eliminated.
Oh.
Here is his room, and as you can see here, Extra is going to read the sign from the mole to Mario.
Super Mario proved to be not even half as super as me. Love them all.
That's
Aw.
that's so mean.
All right, we are back here out front, and what we're going to do now is we're going to go over the survey results for you guys on who you think is the mole. Now remember, this was the previous episode, not the one that just happened where Mario was eliminated, but the one before that. So going into our last episode, you guys thought, and still think, Desil is the mole.
Ooh.
Are you right or wrong? Only time will tell. And finally, our favorite segment. Gizmo, take it away.
The mole comment of the week.
All right, our mole comment of the week comes from an Ashton Snap, and it is...
The mole is secret. The mole is deceptive. The mole sabotages. The mole fuss melons. Kill the Batman.
So there you have it. That's it for this episode of Mole Confidential. This Friday, look for another episode of The Mole and find out who is the mole's next victim. So if you guys want to say goodbye, we all head out.
Bye.
Peace.
Hey.
No, move Mario, no!